Hello, YouTube fam. How y'all doing? It's your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews. How you doing, fam? How you feeling? How you doing, Timsters? Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of the channel. Thank you for all the love and the support that you bring to this channel each and every day. And thank you for all that positive feedback that you bring. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching. First, I gotta say this. A lot of people downplay eBay. A lot of people don't know how to use the search engine on eBay. A lot of people don't understand that you can win on eBay. You can get stuff for reasonable prices. You know, everybody think that eBay is an outrageous, platform. It's not. You just got to know what it is that you're looking for. And once you find what you're looking for, you need to narrow down your search. If you're looking for classic X-Men Sunfire for Marvel Legends, put it in there and put it from lowest to highest so you can see what the lowest prices are going for. And if it's what you're looking for, you may find some that be like, yeah, that ain't the one I want. This is the one I want. And you may find it at the price you want. But one thing about me, I think a lot of people misunderstand. Sometimes I can pick up some stuff that's pre-owned, and I'm okay with that. I don't need a box because I don't keep boxes. Only boxes that I keep is the ones I got for Super 7 because I just like the boxes. But far as for everything else, I usually don't keep the box. And see, that's the thing. When you brand pre-owned figures, you can come up real good, especially on Marvel Legends. Oh, especially on Marvel Legends. Marvel Legends damn near got a big foothold in the action figure community there on eBay. You can find Marvel Legends up the wazoo, especially used. Before this situation got went a little further with the gas, they had lots of Marvel Legends grouped at certain prices, fam, and they were going for real good. This was earlier this year. I'm not talking about at the beginning, but earlier, before the war hit. And it was just like, man, but now it's like they coming back. And you starting to see figures at reasonable prices. At first, some of the figures were outrageous on eBay, far as Marvel Legends and things like that. But the prices are starting to go down. If you don't need it in a box, you could get it used for a certain price. If you don't need all the weapons and accessories, fam, you can get a figure for a reasonable price. And see, sometimes that's the route I go because I look at it. What all I need? And you got to know exactly what it is that you're looking for. Because like I say, if you need a complete figure, you might want to go brand new. If you're looking for all the accessories with a pre-owned figure, you may find it, but it may be damn near priced at the price of the new one. But when you get in a figure that just got a few accessories with it, it don't got everything, it's not complete, oh man, you can come up real hard. And this is what I've been preaching. If you cherry pick your searches, you can find exactly what you're looking for. eBay has a part where you can put the search engine in and you can save it with the heart and you confirm it. It saves the search for you. So each time that an item is actually listed, it will show you a notification if you allow the notifications to pop up on your phone. Fam, I do that from time to time, and I get notifications on certain things that I'm looking for, certain things that I'm interested in. It helps because it helps me look and, pay a better price. I said I'm going to get back into Marvel Legends. So far on eBay, I picked up some things, but they haven't, shipped yet. So I may get those next week sometime or the week after. It's some Marvel Legends, X-Men, the classic X-Men, Cyclops, Colossus, Nightcrawler, and Wolverine in like the maroon suit. Fam, I'm looking for trying to start. The next figure I want to get is Storm. From there, from Storm, from those figures right there, probably Marvel Girl and Angel. After that, I want to get the Avengers, the West Coast Avengers with Scarlet Witch and Vision, and I want the situation to work for me. I'm looking for certain figures. I'm not trying to go too far, but for those classic X-Men, I still want Sunfire, James Proud Star, Thunderbird, basically. Just those figures, Jean Grey. You want it to look like you want it to look. You have a certain picture in your mind of how your collection's supposed to be. And fam, this is what I'm talking about. See, I'm starting to put together some stuff now. I have left the situation whereas I go to stores and just pick up the whole damn wave. My wife said, man, I didn't even know you like that type of figure. It don't even look like something you'll collect. Well, it's part of the figure line. I just said I'm going to pick it up. You know what? Look. One thing I noticed, if you're looking for, if you can't find Storm Shadow in your area for G.I. Joe Classified or Spirit or the Cobra Officer or the Croc Master, they're on eBay. If you're willing to get a little priced up, you can find them real easy. Look at it like this. Some of them I seen for $30 on eBay. I seen some for like $35. Fam, either way it go, you're going to pay taxes wherever you at. And for the most part, online ordering, you're going to pay shipping unless it's free. So those two things that I look at. I look at how scarce is the item. And this is how you got to look at the situation. Like I told you, I was in a store a little while ago and I seen all of those figures, but, at the time, I didn't have money for that. I had money for something else that my kids needed. All that come first. That other stuff, it's fun. But like I said, it's supposed to be fun, and that's where you leave it at. When real stuff come up, that's what you do. And fam, I had to leave the stuff. My wife just looked and started smiling like, do that mean I gotta leave my stuff when I get stuff? I was like, no, this is just me knowing when it's time to cut stuff off. Fam, you know what? You gotta have that off switch. A lot of us are always on. Like, we see figures and we just picking them up everywhere. We just doing what we do, as collectors. And, I hear people saying, hey, you seem like to be a different collector than everybody else. You got shoes and stuff back there and all that stuff. And, you're not like a basic collector, like all the rest of us common folks. I'm a common folk, fam. My whole thing is we all got different hobbies. We all collect at different times. We all buy things at different times. You just got to know the prices of what you're willing to pay for certain things. My whole motto is not to go over a certain amount. Now, for certain things, I probably would go over a certain amount. At one point in time, I told you in one of the videos, I had a King Gojulus for the Zoids. And the thing, when I first bought it, it wasn't cheap, man. I think it cost halfway up to $500. I sold a lot of stuff to get it, right? And I sold it. And I was feeling some kind of way because it was really big. And I'm like, where am I gonna put it at? It's like those Transformer Titans like Metroplex, Fortress Maximus, Scorponok, Omega Supreme. It was like all of those. I had those and they were so giant. And I'm like, damn, one figure taking up so much space. I'm like, now I wish I probably never sold them. But you know what? At the time, you live and learn. Sometimes you got to get rid of stuff in order to make room for more stuff. You get what I mean? Sometimes you got to let stuff go. I sold the stuff, but you got to let it go. Like at one point in time, I got off into racetracks. That's the first thing that I got off into when I got back into the hobby. Racetracks. Like with race cars, like Tyco and all of that. Man, I was killing it. You know how many tracks I had? I had a whole room with a racetrack in it. I mean, the cars were just killing the track. This is how real it was, fam. I had so much tracks. I had loop-the-loops. I had big, long lane loops that you go over. And they were like, damn, my kids was like, man, I don't know if all of this going to work. So I plugged the power in. Like, man, things were moving so fast. They were like, is this working? Like, and, I would clean the track, to make the contacts a lot better when the power off, because you got to unplug that stuff when you messing with, like, You clean it by using sandpaper to clean the rails, to make sure the rails are not rusted. That way, car just zoom through the rails. Fam, I learned how to do a hobby. I went from there, like I said, I couldn't sell it. I gave it away. When I was done, at the time, I spent a lot of money on that. It was just what I got off into Nerf guns with the kids. This is when they were younger. We were out there shooting guns at each other. Then you had other kids in the neighborhood that want to come out and shoot guns with you. When they see an adult outside, people just want, oh, you could go out there and play with them. And everybody outside shooting darts. Fam. Like when I bring the remote control cars, when we got off into those, me and the kids. And I mean, people were just outside just bringing stuff out. Because it's somebody outside that you can play with now. And see, a lot of people weren't understanding how the big picture worked. It's not just you doing something. It's us doing something. Like I said, community. When you doing something, you bring sometimes the best out in people, and sometimes you bring the worst out in people. Like I said, I had plenty of hobbies. I shared hobbies with my kids. We got off into video games, and oh man, damn it, we damn near had every video game system that damn near was made. But one thing that happened with that, fam, as your kids age, they age out of certain things. And as you go on, you start selling it because they're like, Dad, I'm not gonna use this no more. We ain't gonna use this no more. VHS tapes. I had a ton of them. Betamax tapes. I had CDs, Laserdisc. Fam, I had some of every damn thing. And I had some of those high 8 movies. I'm talking about the real movies. I said, man, I had some of a lot of stuff because once you get into stuff, it's easy to keep getting into other stuff. Man, please. This is why I tell you, if you really want to get off into something, nobody can stop you. If you want to buy laser discs right now, I'll show you on eBay where you can get a ton of them in the first shipment. And this is what you want to do. If you want to get a hobby, you want to get the bang for your buck. This is why I buy lots when I buy stuff. Because if I'm getting off into it, I want to see what it is that I like. I like a lot of scary movies, just like my kids. My wife, women, love comedy, probably a little action, that's what they like. But, as far as us, we like scary movies and shit blowing up. Why did that blow up? All he said was hello and the whole house blew up. You're like, damn, this movie don't make no sense, but you still watching it because you're like, damn, it don't make no sense, but something good about it. This is what I'm talking to you about. Stay in what you in. When I got off into gym shoes, oh man, they got into gym shoes too. But see, that's the thing. A lot of people don't understand. You can get coupons with gym shoes. You can get deals on gym shoes. Not everything is etched in stone. If you're willing to wait, if you're willing to, cherry pick, like I said, you'll be okay. Like I said, out of the collection of shoes I had way more. I gave a lot away. I put a lot in them donation boxes. If you wear your shoes and you wear them, after a while, when the shoe for you is not working anymore. Shoe is still good for somebody else, I'm serious. But, for me, I got my wear out of it. I got my use out of it. Now it's time to bless somebody else with it. That's all I'm saying. Because my wife said, man, you put a lot of Jordans in those boxes, around the city. I said, you know what happens when the drivers open those boxes and see certain stuff? I said, those things rarely ever make it to the donation places. And she just laughed. Because sometimes they don't. I know that for a fact. When I see certain people, I seen the guy pulling something out of the damn box. But I was like, nah, that ain't a guy that worked there. People were just taking stuff out the boxes, because they know how to get in them. And this is the biggest thing that I'm talking to you about. Know your craft. Know what it is that you're into. My wife is into books. She know how to shop for her books. She know how she likes her books. And this is what I'm talking about. You got to know your craft. If you don't know your craft, what is the purpose of you doing it? I hear so many people tell me they collectors, but I started talking to them about collecting, and investing in their hobby. You telling me you got $100,000 worth of, toys over there, but you ain't got nothing on the $100,000 worth of toys. You ain't got no type of comprehensive insurance or anything to cover everything in your house, including your hobbies. All you need is pictures of the stuff. You don't need to actually go one by one and have it in some sort of binder. No. You need just pictures of certain things. And these people can go on eBay or, Amazon or whatever and check prices. This is why I say make sure you understand what it is that you're doing. Because we can hurt ourselves not knowing. Never assume, because that would bite you right in the end. Make sure you know what you're doing at all times, fam. Hobbies are a good way to get lost. At one point, I got lost in the hobby. I lost, and I had got into debt because I had bought so much. I couldn't believe I was buying it. I had to close. I had to stop the stuff from coming to the house. I put a hold on the bell. Man, do you know I had one of those big old bins? Don't you know those bins that you see that they be, taking from the mail thing? Like you could put laundry in it almost. It was giant. I had like 2 of them putting it in the SUV. And people were like, come on, man. What type of thing do he run? Why? Because I find cheaper stuff. Like I said, whatever you get off into next, trust me, you can find cheap deals on. If I was to get off into video games, I tell people exactly how to go about doing it. Know exactly what you're looking for first. Man, you can win out here. Not everybody trying to get an arm and a leg. People just trying to sell stuff nowadays. Not everybody's a reseller. Some people just selling it. Keep that in mind. This is why eBay helps us sometimes, because a lot of times we don't know what it is that we really looking for. We got an idea what we looking for, but we don't necessarily know, like I got an idea what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that new Scarlet Witch and that Vision and, that, Tigra and Hellcat and, the Swordsman, and you looking for all type of stuff, right, fam? This is why I say you got to know how to win. And I know all of y'all out there winning. I know everybody out there winning. That ain't the point I'm trying to make. I'm just saying, man, I'm proud of all of y'all. I'm proud of all of y'all winning. I'm just happy that people are not second guessing themselves. If you think at the moment you need to stop collecting, that's cool. If you think you don't need to buy something, that's cool too. Fam, you the only one that know what you need. Nobody else know what you need. Only you. Only you could prevent a forest fire. Because that's what it's like, man. I'm serious. It ain't no disrespect to people losing their houses in fires, but it's like sometimes when you buy one thing, it's like a damn fire. It's a chain reaction. You buy one thing, next thing you know, you done bought so much of damn stuff before you even know it. You like, damn, all the shelves are full. It's only Tuesday. When did you start? How long you been doing this? Since Monday? They're like, what the hell? Monday? Like, what? How many Mondays ago? Well, this Monday. Like, they're like, this past Monday. See, this is why you gotta know how to rein yourself in. Man, I'm serious. Fam, thank you for watching. Till later. Peace out.